How does that look, guys? This is our new phone. Well, my new phone, but Tracy and I both got the same phone.
Yep.
Both got really kick-ass cameras, like 100 or 64 megapixel pictures,
Yep.
and it's supposed to be really good quality video, better than our camera. So we figured we'd try to do this video with the phone tonight and see how it looks.
And hopefully the sound is good too.
We just wanted to talk about what we forgot to film. When we went Thursday to Grand Rapids, completely forgot to take the camera at all. But was a little worried about that visit, so that's understandable. But that visit went well, as you guys heard about. Much better than we were expecting anyways. And then Friday, you can talk too, dear, because I don't have it in me. Friday was the appointment to go get fitted for my mask that they screw to the table, my torture device.
And his brain mapping.
Yeah, had to go in the MRI machine and it does all that crap, but we were there for 20 minutes maybe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not long, but
not long at all.
But the mask, oh my God, they put this right on the border of burning your skin. In fact, when we came out of there, my face was red because the material, it's a mesh material, but it's so warm that it has to be soft enough to form to your face when they lay it on your face. But so I had to lay there for 10 minutes with that on my face till it cooled off and formed. But it was hot, pretty damn hot at first. Cat, if you knock this camera over, I'm going to kick your butt. Mr. Wizzy's pacing in front of our tripod here.
Yeah.
But that place is really, really cool. It was in and out fairly quick.
And it's beautiful.
Really nice. They were like, the services they offer, they were like, we can give you a tour of the wellness center if you'd like, and I'll let Tracy tell you about the wellness center and the beautiful quilt we got. And
gorgeous.
How it came to be that we got a quilt.
Yeah, the wellness center is on the other side of the building from where all the treatment area is, and they've got books that you can check out and magazines, and they've got it's funny because they have this beautiful teapot and cup with butterflies on them, and I was like, I wonder if anybody would notice if I took that, because I do have a teapot collection and I do love butterflies. But yeah, I was looking at it and then I noticed another one and I commented on it, and the woman was like, oh, you can thank Susan P. Wheatlake for that, and that's who the cancer center is named after. And she apparently was an avid collector of tea sets, so they have tea sets everywhere, so they wouldn't notice one missing, right? But yeah, we went over to the wellness center and they were talking about, oh well, in that room there was a closed door. They said that's our massage therapy room. And she said, you know, if you want that, she goes, they do book up quite quickly, she said, but you know, if you want to get a massage before your treatment or after your treatment, she goes, you can get one free massage. I think she said, was it a week or a month?
I don't know. I didn't hear that part.
And she said, and then one designated caregiver can get one too. And I'm like, yes, that's me.
Acupuncture.
Yep, they have acupuncture for patients and primary caregivers.
What was there, 4 or 6 chairs in that room?
4.
Like massage-looking type chairs?
Yeah.
Expensive-looking type chairs?
Yeah. Exactly.
But then the room attached to it,
they had all kinds of stuff. They have hats and do-rags and all kinds of stuff. Well, they have just literally dozens of blankets and quilts. And they said, oh yeah, you can have one of the quilts. We can have a quilt. These people get together and they make quilts. Of course, you all know that I'm going to be crocheting some blankets. I already have a pattern for lap blankets, but they let every one of the patients take one. You know, they're small, like little lap blankets, just for your chemo and stuff, and they are just absolutely lovely. And there's a tag. I'm trying to find the tag on the quilt.
Oh, you got it.
Okay, it says Patsy Blues Quilts to Comfort with Healing Thoughts, Crossroads Quilt Guild of Reed City, Michigan. So these folks get together and they make quilts.
Here, I will do my best to hold it up. You can see the precision in this. The lady that did this, like,
gorgeous.
It is so well done.
It spoke to me.
The distances,
yeah,
it's just so precise.
It spoke to
gorgeous.
me. It's absolutely beautiful, but it's a lovely little lap quilt, and it's just the colors, and I love the back. The back is so cute.
Really, really cool.
But to have the teal in there with the purple, of course, and then the orange, because that's kind of, you know, my kitchen is orange, and then the other room that we have in the house is going to be painted like a tealy blue. It matches everything in the house, and it's got purple on it, so it's absolutely gorgeous.
But we took the camera with us Friday to go to that appointment, and we filmed on the way there to show you guys what an easy drive it is. We filmed pulling in the driveway, the long driveway, to show you how beautiful the building is, and pulling up to the front door. And then we didn't film anymore. We forgot. We were so, because we asked to take the tour, the wellness tour, to see the wellness center, and we were just so blown away by how awesome everything was in that part of it. Yeah. We were just came out of there talking about it and stuff and completely forgot to film anything else. So apologize for that, but Tracy's going to film some when we go back.
Yes.
And we got a definitive start date for me. It is
June 19th.
At 2:45, I think. Something like that. 3 o'clock, 2:45, but that is my first treatment. So now we know it's real, or the reality's sinking in.
And when we spoke to the chemo doctor, he goes on the chemotherapy. He starts those pills the same day that he does his radiation, and he takes one pill a day for 30 days along with the radiation. And then the doctor said after his radiation is finished, like the first 5 days of the month, he'll take the chemotherapy pill for just one pill a day for 5 days, and then nothing else. And then the beginning of the next month, one pill a day for 5 days. And he said that'll continue for 6 months.
Scary to put that poison in your body for so long.
Well, the thing is about this particular chemotherapy drug is strictly for what he's got. It is not an intravenous.
Did we talk about this at all?
I don't know if we did. The blood-brain barrier.
Yeah, there's something in your brain that blocks anything from getting to your brain. But
obviously,
this particular, the brain protects itself somehow.
Yes.
But something in this particular chemo, right?
They were able to develop this chemotherapy pill that crosses the blood-brain barrier.
Even though you ingest it orally,
it goes straight to your
brain and affects nothing else. It would treat no other cancer. So It's specific to brain cancer.
It's only been in the United States for 20 years.
Ish, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, 25 years ago, if this would have happened, all they did was radiation, and good luck.
Told you to make arrangements.
Yeah.
Still not a great thing, but after a meeting with that guy Thursday, and
like he was fabulous.
We said, gave me hope that I didn't have, because he kept using the word cure, get you better, get you on with your life, things like that. No one has said the word cure or anything positive to me up until Thursday. So
I mean, we can treat this, we can fight this. And the thing is, there's like a whole bunch of people that want to get him better. I mean, he's got like a team for the chemotherapy, he's got a team for radiation. I mean, these people are like, they gave us phone numbers for this wellness center, and they're like, you know, if you need to call anybody after hours, just call this number and you'll be directly connected to one of the on-call staff, and you know, they'll get you the answers that you need. And it's amazing.
My only concern is what we've discovered since I got my last prescription, because we knew something was weird with the pain clinic that I've been using for almost 10 years. Well, come to find out, they've changed their system. You used to be able to go on their website and you could log on to My Patient Portal. You could look at all your records, your last treatment, all the stuff you've had done over the years, what bill you had to pay, when it was due, when's your next appointment, you name it, it was on there on the portal. None of that's there anymore. You can't even look up your next appointment. What's your prescriptions? Can't even pay the freaking bill anymore. So now they want you to call for everything. Like, what the hell is that?
Well, and the thing was, when I called them, she said, "Well, what center are you out of?" And I was like, "What?"
Well, yeah, where are you calling? Or
Yeah, and I said, "Big Rapids." Okay, hold, and then they transfer you. So basically, the phone is getting answered in Grand Rapids, and then they're transferring you to somebody. You used to be able to call and talk to the person in Big Rapids.
you know, it's like, what did you do to your system? You effed it up and took yourself backwards 20 years.
Yeah.
Like, you got to call and leave a message. Now it says if you need a prescription refill, please leave a message. Like, really? Used to have an automated system. You call it, it would read you your prescription. If is this what you need? Press 1 for yes, 2 for no. Like, how freaking simple was that? And you took that away too? Oh my God. So I have a feeling they might be sinking or going under, because that's when shit like that starts happening, it's usually the first sign of a failure.
I mean, they have so many people in it. I think it was just taken over by a larger conglomerate.
Somebody
that
with
is,
a better way.
Yeah, we're going to do it this way for, for big pharma way instead of doing it, like normal people. And that's going to make, and the thing is though, call and leave a message. You call and leave a message and nobody calls you back. We called 2 days in a row. We called 3 or 4 times in 2 days and never got a call back.
My next prescription is due 3 days before my chemo starts, so I'm really kind of important that I get that. And it's due on a Friday. Well, they're not open. The office is not open. There's somebody in the office on Friday, but the office isn't open on Fridays. They're only open Monday through Thursday.
I think what we're going to do is the Thursday before your prescription is due, we're just going to go there and be like, "Hi."
Oh, I think I'll call Chuck, physician's assistant, see if I can get a message through to him a few days before and have him follow up on it for me.
But the thing is, if you don't hear anything from him, we're going to go down there on Thursday when they're open and be like, "Hi." We need to make sure that everything's in place because he starts chemo and radiation. We can't be worrying about this crap. So, and also with his other prescriptions, they're going to send the prescription when he does the chemotherapy. They're going to send a couple of anti-nausea drugs along. And he said, try one, and if it doesn't work, try the other. And the chemo drug is going to be sent directly to the house. That comes in the mail. And we spoke to that doctor also, about cost, how much do these pills cost? And he said, "I have never had anyone come to me and say, my insurance doesn't cover this. I can't afford to do this." He said, "Never have I had anyone come back and say that." So
we've already gotten, what do we get? An email?
No, I got it in the mail. His insurance sent a thing that said that he was approved for his radiation treatments, and I'm like, "Oh, thank you." I should hope.
So just thought we'd share all that with you now that we have some definitive dates and stuff.
And we got cool shirts coming.
Yeah. I have a shirt coming that says, "I had brain surgery. What's your excuse?" I thought that was awesome. I specifically think of Carl when I see that. Oh, fishy.
Fishy!
The camera might have got that, maybe. So we finally have a really beautiful day today. It's been hot. Sucky hot, actually. About 78 to 80 today was just perfect.
Yeah, not 95.
Yeah. Oh, and then we also we can get a ride from here to Reed City for $2 each way, so $4.
It's the Mecosta Osceola Transportation Authority, and
Yeah.
basically they offer rides to anybody within Mecosta and Osceola County, and Reed City is basically the border of where they go. Because once you go outside west of Reed City, it's another county. I don't even know what county it is. But
we're certainly going to take advantage of that.
Yeah, because honestly, well, fishy jumped again. $2 each way, so to be $4, $8 a day, basically. If I go with him every single day, it'd be $40 a week for us to catch a ride with this. No wear and tear on the car, and it'd be cheaper than gas. I would put more than $40 worth of gas in my car to go back and forth to Reed City 5 times a week.
It's about 70 miles round trip.
Yeah. And like I said, like on Wednesday when I have my day off, cool, I'll take him, no big deal. That's, that's perfectly fine, but this will be cool because so we have to call tomorrow and get the complete and utter lowdown on that because you have to buy tokens, the $2 tokens from them, and
so we'll see how things go.
Yeah, they said you can buy in bulk. So when you call them, you just need to explain the situation and what we're going to need and, kind of have a set appointment.
You guys hear the river? It is getting incredibly low.
Yeah, look at the rock. It's actually a little waterfall over the rock right now.
Hopefully the camera doesn't pop out of this holder.
Yeah, please hold on to the camera.
Yeah, look at how low the water is right there. And all those rocks you see right there were placed there by my Cocker Spaniel Grizzly. Every single one of them. He'd spend all day out there picking rocks. He'd come out here in the center, come out here in the deeper water,
stick his head under, and he would blow bubbles out of his nose. He was blowing it as he would dive.
He would just fish the rocks out of here and then take them over there and stack them up. When the water goes down more this summer, you'll see 100 rocks over there easily.
It is hilarious. And the Grizzly's life's ambition was to rid this river of rocks. And you could throw a rock into the river and he would find through and take it.
What do you guys think of this camera? I think it's pretty impressive. Wow.
For a phone. Yeah, guys, I got us new phones because I've had a new phone since Mike still had the phone that I had 2 phones ago.
Well, yeah, mine was like 5 years old.
Yeah, and I think it only had 16 gigs of memory, and our new phones have 128 gigs of memory, and they're 5G ready, so if we go to a spot that's got 5G.
So there you guys have it. That's all we know that we can remember to tell you anyways. But we'll be back with more in the near future.
Yes, and we will get some video of the place.
Yes. We won't be going back to Grand Rapids, though, so we missed out on that.
Yeah, but that's kind of a good thing, though, because did we talk about that? How we go there, and the guy was like, you guys are closer to Reed City, right? And it's like, yeah, it's half the distance to here. Well, I'm in Reed City on Fridays.
It was Thursday when we were there. I said, yeah, we know. If we could have just met you tomorrow in Reed City, would have been great, but...
Yeah, he does have to go in and get his blood taken. I think the first week of treatment, he's got to go in, maybe before. He might have to go like the Friday before and get it taken. But so they have a baseline, and then he gets his blood taken like every week or 2 weeks, just so they can keep an eye on his white cell counts, because technically when he starts his treatment, he's going to be considered immunocompromised.
Yep.
So they just want to keep track of his white cell too low, and because we don't want him to get sick. We don't want him to get sick. That's very important. But he'll tolerate the chemotherapy very well, and that the symptoms are mild. He said that they do build. He said at first you're not going to feel anything, but he said as you near the end of the treatment, after it builds up in your system after a while, that is when you might feel a little bad, but it's better than the alternative.
So there you have it, guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And we will answer them as best we can. Thanks for hanging with us on Sunday evening. See you next time.